I got some big inventions that were supposed to be super huge, but they ended up flopping. The Ford Enzo. Back in 1958, this car was supposed to be the car of the future. The car that everybody was gonna wanna have for years, decades. Think of it like the hype of the Cybertruck, how everybody said the Cybertruck is about to change the game. This was the Ford Enzo. The launch price for the car was $2,800 to about $4,000, which in today's time, it's about $30,000 to $42,000 in today. But when it dropped, people hated the design and they couldn't stomach the price of a car that was so expensive for the way it looked. It became actually one of the biggest automotive flops ever. It's crazy because today, that car, that Ford Enzo, is a classic and people want the car more than ever. Maybe it was just ahead of its time. Now here's another one. Back in 1985, the Sinclair C5. It was like an electric tricycle, like a 3-wheel car. This was hyped as like the future of transportation. Something simple, something quick, get you around, and it didn't require gas, but it was too small and people on the actual road couldn't see these small vehicles and people were getting hit, people were getting hurt, and it just didn't pan out to be something that they thought it was going to be. Do you remember, or ask your parents, do they remember seeing this Sinclair C5 on the road? It dropped at around $600, which in today's time, that's about $1,400, which is actually really good. It's like, you know, the hoverboards, the Skywalkers, or the, but people didn't like it because they said it was too slow, it was too unsafe, and it just didn't work with the time that they were in. Microsoft Clippy back in 1997. Now that came with all Microsoft computers. It was like the little Clippy magnet thing, little thing that come on the screen whenever you open up Microsoft Word. It was supposed to be, if you think about it, today's Siri or ChatGPT on how to work the computer. It ended up being more annoying than helpful, and Microsoft scrapped it. But look at today on our phones, we can't go without Siri. Another one, back in 2003, the Nokia N-Gage. That phone, it reminded me of the Sidekick actually, the T-Mobile Sidekick, y'all remember that? It was a big booming device, but in 03, it just wasn't really what people like. Nokia just was either ahead of their time or they just was a little off with the design. People didn't like the design because it looked a little weird when people made phone calls. It was a little weird when you tried to play video games on it. It was just something that didn't really click back in 2003. That's another one that was supposed to be game changing when it came to cell phones, but ended up flopping. That price came out at $299, which is about $500 in today's time. I think it was a good price.